Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, let us start with the first question, right? We have 20 question of which
Hmm.
year? Which year it is?
It's 2021, sir.
Okay, 2021. 2021 constitutional morality is rooted in the constitution itself and is founded on the essential facet. Explain the
Hmm.
doctrine of constitutional morality with the help of relevant judicial decision. This year
Hmm.
also there has been question on constitutional morality, if I
In the
am
ethics, I think.
right.
Hmm.
So constitutional morality isn't a part of Indian Constitution exclusively mentioned. It encompasses the constitutional spirits and ideas. Okay. Then constitutional morality, preamble, DPSP, equality, justice, judicial independence, rights, liberty, due process of law, separation of power, rule of law. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, okay. I'm not talking much about content here because you will develop content with time, right? We will more discuss about how we can present the answer, how we can uh,
Hmm.
focus on other aspects because
Hmm.
content you will develop with time.
Okay.
After a 3 month study, I cannot expect to have a world class or top notch content, right?
Okay.
And but you don't have to start with this type of thing that it isn't part of a Indian constitution,
Uh-huh.
right? It is more of a negative tone.
Okay. Whether we can say it's not explicitly mentioned. Okay. Or else Ambedkar definition शुरू कर सकते हैं.
Okay, yes, but if you are just look at that mechanical answer of which topper, that is uh, which which is who is that? Animesh Pradhan or Aditya Srivastav.
Mm-hmm.
So if they will start the answer, they will directly hit the point. What is constitutional morality? Constitutional morality is the values and moral principle uh, that has been the basis of our constitutional maker before making the constitution, or
Correct.
they are the
Correct.
ideals. They are the ideals which has been represented by our constitution to
Hmm.
ensure the rule of law and to ensure that law is supreme in our country.
Constitution is supreme.
This type of
Hmm.
constitutional supremacy, right? So
Hmm.
this type of thing can be directly hit in this type of question because it has directly asked what is constitutional morality, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm, and then you have mentioned this various aspect. So you have to
Hmm.
make box type of thing here at least so that
Oh,
uh,
nice.
it is more of a monotonous thing. You are
Hmm.
not finding something interesting to look at, but you are making box. If you are making something, so the examiner direct look goes to your answer. That something interesting should be there. So you have
I
to make
personally all these aesthetical like even when it comes to the end when I'm saying the way forward or else I'm giving the recommendations I'm not circling it so that
yes,
when
yes.
these will save some precious seconds. I believe in that or
And of
is it
course, it saves 5 seconds. I also tried it, but at least if you are making this type of thing, just
mm-hmm.
uh, just ignore one point, but make box, right?
Okay, okay. Uh-huh.
You are saving 5 seconds here, but you are investing 5 seconds here,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. Uh,
So here also, it can be like this box or without box is also good enough. But you have to make some gap here so that the point subpart can be easily differentiated, where the first
okay.
point has been ended and the second point has been starting, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And here also you have written many case laws. But the thing is
Uh-huh.
that you have written Maneka Gandhi, 1980, very, very important. So if you are writing something interesting, if you are writing something good point,
Okay.
just look at the copper of Animesh Pradhan. If even he is
Okay.
writing the word sustainability,
He's boxing it, I
he
guess.
yes, he is trying to box it.
Mm.
The same goes with Aditya Srivastav. Just word
Mm.
like sustainability, resilience, CDRI or ISA, he is trying to make a very big box. But you have written here
Exactly.
Manka. Here you have written the Manka Gandhi, one of the most critical case laws of Indian history. But still you
Mm.
haven't make it underline, or you haven't make it to look without focusing, without trying to uh, go to search for it. Just
Uh-huh.
make
Unnoticed.
it somewhat more
Completely
yes.
aesthetic.
You have to make it more visible. ADM Jabalpur. It is also very good case, ADM Jabalpur case, then Sabrimala case, NJAC case, LIC case. At least you have to underline it.
हम्म। जब उसे ऐसा
But
करता है हमको हमारा आंसर एक एक पॉम्पलेट जैसा दिख जाता है सर दैट एड्स टू द अपील दैट गिव्स अ वेरी गुड अपील टू द आंसर एंड दैट कैन फेच गुड मार्क्स लाइक
yes, yes, yes,
अनमेश
yes, yes,
पॉम्पलेट
yes,
जैसा दिखता है उसका।
yes. If you look at if Animesh has written this answer, so what will he do? First of all, part of
हम्म
basic structure, he would have boxed it. Basic structure. Oh my God, basic. Then Sabrimala, equality versus and justice. Then
हम्म
customary morality is overpowering the constitutional morality. No, sorry, constitutional is overpowering the customary. And Jack
हम्म
case, fund, judicial independence, double underline, LIC case. Then preamble is non-justiciable. Ram Javia case, separation of power. Ultimately, some challenges like this. So
हम्म
just see the difference, right?
यस यस
Already it is visible that Sabrimala and Jack LIC, you don't have to focus a lot. But if you
दैट्स
remove all this, you're not getting where the Sabrimala is there, where the NJAK is there, where the because everyone knows what will
यस
you write. You will write Sabrimala, you will write Keshwananda, you will write Manka Gandhi, you will write that IR Kolo. More or less the same case points are there because you cannot create on your own. These are something which are common.
स्टैंडर्ड्स
Yes, standards. So just have to show that we have written that standard what you are demanding.
यस यस
And if you are
सर
writing something
one more
unique,
question.
if
One more
if you are
question, sir.
writing something, yes, yes, yes. Continue.
Is this Animesh Pradhan and Aditya Srivastava when they are boxing or underlining, whether they doing at the very point or when they completed the answer, they are just
No, no, no.
giving a glance answer.
Actually, I don't know how they are doing it, but in my point, at the same point, they are underlining it. They are making the box
Okay.
at the very moment because you don't get a time to revisit your answer again.
Yeah, we don't get time even to look at the back point itself.
Yes, yes, you don't have to just scroll back. I don't even have the time to uh, uh, what you can say drink water
पानी पीने का
because
भी हो जाता है सर, एक क्वेश्चन छूट जाता है।
yes, yes, at least 2 3 line can be missed if you are focusing on drinking water. So let it be.
Hmm.
Don't focus on drinking water. We will do it after our examination.
Exam. We
Just
can do it
just
comfortably.
like yes.
Hmm.
If my pen has been dropped down, I don't try to pick it up. Just take the
Hmm.
another pen. So okay,
Yes, yes.
right. You have mentioned some challenges here: judicial evolution doctrine, and then conclusion should be there. But you have mentioned challenges. If you are mentioning challenges, you have to write some recommendation, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Means you have written here facts and figures. What is there?
Mhm.
Now you have written
Mhm.
challenges. So if you are writing challenges, you have to provide some solution, at least 1 point, at least 2 point, at least a line, but you have to write the solution. What we can write here, you don't have to write something great. We just have to mention that although there are various challenges, but we have to abide by the constitutional morality so that the constitutional supremacy can be maintained. The same point can be
Prevail.
repeated. Yes.
Yes. Mm.
Or you can say how the judiciary has played a critical role in maintaining the judicial supremacy, sorry, constitutional morality.
Custodian of Indian
Uh,
Constitution.
yeah, yes. In the like this, you can write anything, but you have to provide some solution type of thing here. You don't,
Mm-hmm.
you can't end up with challenges.
Okay.
If you are
Or else
starting something,
we can write a
you have
a
to
way
end.
forward in the conclusion itself, sir. That will make
It
third
depends.
part. Right?
It,
Mm.
it depends upon time and space. If you are having time, you can write. If you are having space, uh,
Mm.
you can. If you have
Mm.
mentioned only 4 to 5 cases, let's say
Mm.
if you are not writing the sixth case, so you are
Mm.
having the scope for solution as well, right?
Yes. Mm.
And also the most important thing is that what is the
Mm.
uh, wording of question. Let us look at
Mm.
wording. Constitutional morality is rooted in the constitution itself, and it is founded
Mm.
on its essential facets. So, explain the doctrine of constitutional morality with the help of relevant judicial decision.
Mm.
Whatever you have written from the point of doctrine of this second,
Yes. Mm.
but you have ignored the first part. Constitutional morality is rooted in constitution itself and is founded on the essential facets. Although you have
Uh,
mentioned that uh,
map.
many points, but
Uh,
you have not connected it with that question's point of view. You have to
okay.
parrot in your answer.
Okay.
You know what is parroting? Parroting means the same word that has been used by someone, you have to use the same thing, right? You have to do parroting here.
I think that will add that we are very much close to the question's demand.
Yes.
If we mention the question itself in the headings or subheadings or the central of this kind of a diagram, hub and spoke diagram, mm. like as constitutional facets. If we mention that in uh, the, the the hub and spoke diagram itself, I think that will be more appealing. Sir, I think your voice, you have muted yourself, I think. Wait. మాట్లాడతాడా
Okay, yes, Rahul, sorry.
yes.
Mhm.
Okay, sir, that's okay.
So,
Mm.
what I want to convey that you have to mention something that
Mm.
provide justification to first part as well, right?
Mm. Mm.
And if you look at the copy of Shruti Sharma, she also does the same thing. She
Mm.
always try to,
Mm.
if there has been five subparts, she will mention all the five subparts in her answer. Although she will write just make it box and write 1 2 point, but she will ensure that that subpart has been mentioned in the
Mm.
answers. So here also, every uh, aspirant will write what is constitutional morality and judicial decision, but they will miss the first part. But they have provided you questions. They have
Mm.
provided you a question, they have provided you this first line. So you have to do justice with that line as well. At least just try to link it with something. If
Okay.
you are not having that more content, just try to link that I have mentioned whatever has been asked by you in in the question,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm. And for the we'll go superficially, sorry, if your time based on your time on the questions.
Okay, let us look at the second question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second question is discuss the desirability of greater representation to women in the higher judiciary to ensure diversity, equity, and inclusivity. Right. Now the question has been asked here.
Mm-hmm.
Desirability of greater representation to women in the judiciary to ensure diversity, to ensure equity, and ensure inclusivity. It means whatever has been question asked, it has to be divided into three subparts. How how it is ensuring diversity, how it is ensuring equity, how it is ensuring inclusivity. Right. So here you have written that 8 to 9% of lower Indian judiciary are women. This is still worst when come to higher judiciary. Okay, well, good. But here you have to mention NJAC, National Judicial Data Grid,
Okay,
or
okay.
sorry, National Judicial Data Grid, or something Supreme Court observer, or
Some
something like
substantiation.
some substance, or you can write, if you don't remember anything, just write eco survey.
Okay, okay. That's
Of
nice
course,
move. Huh.
of course, eco survey has mentioned about Indian judiciary. It has
Mm.
always mentioned about Indian judiciary and all those. Although you will find that economic survey has no linkage with economy, but who makes the policy, right? It
Of
is
course, sir.
right. Then desirability of greater representation, like this, it is good that you have written whatever has been asked. That is, it is parroting.
Mm.
Now, will not focus much on content.
Mm.
Standards explain exemplary for women empowerment, including judicially up till no single woman CGI. Then objection of two finger test. Uh, Now here what you are writing, that you are mentioning example, you are substantiating, but you are substantiating with more than one example. Two finger test and family disputes, right?
Uh, uh,
If you are substantiating with many example, you will have less time for other
Another.
thing, right?
Mm.
So substantiation to should be there, but you should limit that
Yes.
examples. And now desirability aspect has been done with, but you haven't deal with the another part, that is how it will ensure diversity, how will it ensure equity and inclusivity,
Inclusivity.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
this type of thing you should keep in mind while answering, because this three aspect has already been asked in the question, and you haven't dealt with in
I
any
think
point,
this point.
but that has not been visible.
Uh,
You have to make it visible that yes,
we
I
mentioned
have written about
word.
diversity.
Only.
Yes. First, you have to make
Mm.
it like a box, or just try to make it diversity. Then second, equity. Although you will find that equity, inclusivity, diversity, more or less the same point would be there, but at
Yes, yes,
least
that's the. Uh,
you have to mention this type of thing.
yes, sir.
And whatever you, for example, just make it in diversity, make it
Mm.
in inclusivity, make it
Mm.
in equity point of view. Anything can be
Mm.
written anywhere. No one
Okay.
is there to judge you. Shruti
Mm.
Sharma does the same thing. Whatever she knows, she write in any point.
She totally, literally, she dumps everything that she knows, sir.
Yes.
The quantum of
You
content she writes is that we cannot pull that level of quantum of content. I think.
nee, but at least we can. imbibe anything from her
We
answer
can do
copy.
justice. I think we can achieve that. We can do justice to our answer. That's all.
Yes, sir.
That's we can do that. Hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. Then you have talked about reform. If you are writing
Hmm.
about reform, uh, also here you have to mention, you have to number it as well,
Hmm.
and ultimately
Okay.
you have to conclude it so that it
Hmm.
seems like you have ended the question.
Hmm.
Although it is not compulsory, it has not been written anywhere that you have to write conclusion, but
Hmm.
it seems like that has been become a part
Open
of
it.
our that has been become a norm nowadays, that you have
Ah,
to write example, you have to make introduction, you have to make conclusion for
we don't know how.
anything. If you are creating, you have to make some base,
Yes,
and
sir.
base here is introduction, and after
Hmm.
everything you have to uh, what we can say, you have to end it up at a positive end. So how it will go? It will go with conclusion, right?
Yes. Yes. Hmm.
Starting on positive note by creating base and ending by having conclusion. It seems like you have filled the whole chakra.
That we doesn't didn't go out of line. That we are in the top of
Yes, yes, yes,
slipstream.
yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes. Then the third question is Finance Commission. How have been the recommendation of the 14th Finance Commission of India enable the state to improve their fiscal position, right? Now you have mentioned about Article 280, this, okay,
I
but
I little bluffed the technicals here, sir. Please excuse me for
okay,
that.
okay, okay, okay.
Hmm.
I'm not here to judge your content.
Hmm.
Determine devolution criteria, horizontal and vertical for divisional pool of taxes. But
Hmm.
what is horizontal? What is
Hmm.
where devolution?
Okay.
State or in my home, in my house, or between Rahul and Shubham? You
Hmm.
haven't mentioned where you
Yes.
are devolving that horizontal and vertical. It is
Hmm.
between some institution or between some state, between some nation, America or USA. You haven't mentioned anything. You have to mention that division
Hmm.
of pool between the central government and state government,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Okay, then 14 Finance Commission devolution, that is 42%, previously 32%. Then WMA. I think the state borrowing limit has been mentioned in 15 Finance Commission.
Yeah, I doesn't have an
Okay.
idea, sir. We
Okay,
got.
okay, no issue, no. Okay, okay, no issue. Okay, but you have to remember TOR, that is terms of reference,
Terms of
14 and
reference.
15 as
Hmm.
well. Yes,
Hmm.
because uh, uh, if you don't know anything, you can bluff by terms of reference,
Yes,
right?
yes. Hmm.
And this is the most important thing for 14 Finance Commission or 15 Finance Commission. For
Hmm.
example, you can bluff here that as per term of reference income distance, many states has been
Yes.
provided more fund as compared, like
Demographic
like
performance, tax efforts,
yeah,
or
like, so you have to remember terms of reference.
hmm.
Then off budget borrowing, these are always evergreen point, GDP, FRBM, tax effort. I'm not judging here. Let it be. Now some challenges. It's again
Hmm.
your writing challenges.
Hmm.
So at least one, two, 3 points should be mentioned, because you are
Hmm.
not having space between two different points. If you are
Yes, yes.
maintaining that space, let's say one, two, three, so it is
Hmm.
visible clearly. You are not
Hmm.
mentioning that space. So at least you have to write in numbering format.
Okay.
And you are writing challenges, so there must be solution as well. Okay. Now look at the fourth question. To what extent, in your view, the parliament is able to ensure accountability of the executive in India? Parliamentary role in executive accountability to it is part of checks and balances of our constitution. ठीक है? इसको ही बोलते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं, चेक्स एंड बैलेंसेस, इसको ही बोलते हैं सेपरेशन ऑफ पावर.
Hmm.
ठीक है? इसी को अगर आप इफ यू connect it with, you can connect with Montesquieu.
Montesquieu.
Montesquieu has provided separation of power. That's executive has to be separated from the legislation. Like
Okay.
this thing, these are the value addition. You don't have to write many things. You just have to make the mentioning of the name Montesquieu in bracket,
Mm-hmm.
right? Nothing. Just here you can mention Montesquieu. That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
It will provide a edge to your answer, right? Then Article 123 Ordinance, Emergency, Lair Act, then Money Bill, Critical Aadhaar Bill controversy. Again, you are writing many point in the same point, many substantiation in the same point, right? Then off budget borrowing, disinvestment allegation of government, Adani Port, LIC, way forward. Okay, just a minute. Uh, in your view, the parliament is able to ensure accountability of the executive in India. In
Mm-hmm.
to what extent, right? To what extent? If this type of question has been asked, then you have to
Mm-hmm.
mention positive and
Negative.
negative.
Mm.
Both you have to mention. Here you are
Mm.
mentioning exact positive.
It's more of
Here
a
you are
negative.
mentioning. No,
Mm.
here you are mentioning. Okay, it is more of a negative point. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to mention positive as well.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you have to mention positive more as compared to negative, right? And
Okay.
now you have mentioned way forward. Where is the positive? You have to mention that how the question our how the uh, what we can say question our or
Yes.
different type of bills are there where you can ensure the accountability of the executive. How
Mm.
the
Committee reports.
how committee, how the DRS is, how the finance commissions, sorry, finance committees are
Yeah.
there, how the uh, CAG report and all those things.
Mm.
President has to present the report before the Parliament House. So these
Mm.
are the things they are working very efficiently in India, right? Oh, sorry,
Mm.
not so efficiently, but still they are working.
They
Question
are
hour is
working.
working very. Question hour has played a critical role. Money bill, there has been many questions, many instances where the DRSs has played a critical role in bringing the scams like Colgate and
Gates.
CAG.
Mm.
जो भी है, so they are working in a efficient manner, and you haven't
Yes.
mentioned anything positive, right? And in any case, you don't have to overpower the negative or the
Uh,
positive if it has not been asked in the question.
Sir, one more doubt. When this kind of a question comes, to what extent then we are writing both positive and negative, and there is a need for the futuristic sense of way forward
Of
as well.
course, of course, of course,
Then,
of course.
then
So
for a test.
in
Mm.
that case, you have to start with positive, right?
Mm.
How the parliament has been controlling or regulating the role of executive,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Parliament means legislature versus executive. Then you have to mention that, however, there are many cases in the recent case, however,
Mm.
Shruti Sharma approach, right? However,
Okay.
it means
Mm.
you are bringing the flow in the answer, right? However, there has been instances
Mm.
where we have seen that legislature could not able to bring the executive
Mm.
to the edge. For example,
Mm.
money bill, bypassing by the role of money bill, Aadhaar bill. For
Mm.
example, how the role of
Ordinances.
speaker has been speaker
Mm.
and 123 213
Mm.
ordinance making.
Mm.
And according to which report? According to ADR report, Association of Democratic Reform, there has been criminalization of them. Sorry, criminalization. There has been ignorance of DRSCs,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Not more than 20% bills has been provided,
Recommendations are
has
add up.
been
Mm.
uh, right by DRSCs. So this type of thing. What we
Mm.
have done, you have written positive, then you have written, however, means you are writing here negative. You don't
Mm.
have to write the word like negative or not.
Mm.
You are writing however, but
Mm.
nonetheless,
Mm.
still there are some issues. So
Mm.
in this way, you are providing the negative aspect as well, but you are not having the negative tone. You are providing negative aspect, but you are not having the negative tone, right?
Mm. Yes, sir.
And then after you are writing all these negative, you must have to provide the solution way forward according to NCRWC, National Commission to Review the Working of the Constitution. या
Mm-hmm.
फिर दिनेश गोस्वामी या फिर कुछ भी इंद्रजीत जो भी है दुनिया जहाँ की रिपोर्ट्स है सेकंड ARC
Mm.
राइट यहाँ पे कि वी मस्ट हैव टू रेगुलेट द मनी बिल वी मस्ट हैव टू रेगुलेट द स्पीकर रोल ऑफ स्पीकर आर्टिकल 1 2 3 शुड बी यूज
Mm.
जुडिशियसली खत्म खेल राइट कुछ भी नहीं है
Exactly.
नथिंग इज देयर
Sir, one more doubt, sir. When such a scenario develops that we have to write both positives, negatives, and way forward, the body will split into three parts. That's a overwhelming thing for a 10 marker, sir. Is it justified if we take three points for each of the way forward issues, positives, negatives?
okay you can take it but if in such cases you don't have to write a long we can say you don't have to write a lot in a single point just a single line and with example larep
Like in the first point itself, like Article 123 ordinance, we can leave it open ended and directly mention the example itself, sir. Is it
of course of course of course of course yes you can do it
Aadhaar bill and
the same
money bill controversy?
of course yes
Mm.
Aadhaar bill money bill controversy for example Aadhaar bill passes as a money bill khel khatam right that's
Mm.
enough uh, bypassing the rule of DRSs khel khatam for example as per ADR what we can say 16 Lok Sabha has only this type of bills recommended to the DRSs khel khatam right you,
Mm.
if you want to make a very special case you can mention sorry you can draw a figure like this
Yes, yes.
like 15th in 16th sorry 16 में कम हो गया then 17
Uh,
में कम हो गया it
uh,
will be exceptional
uh,
you are providing a statistic type of thing mathematical
yes,
model in your
yes.
quality answer so it
Uh,
will fetch you more mark
yes,
these
yes.
are these are something that you must try if you are having you have to reduce 1 point you can reduce but you have to
Mm.
do this type of thing
Okay. Mm.
he or she will not read the whole, but he will look at your answer. Oh my God, what has been written here? What has he had drawn?
Curiosity,
Okay.
that will generate curiosity. Yes.
Of course, curiosity है. यहीं पे
Mm.
मैं कुछ बना दूं, ऐसा कुछ बना दूं, ऐसा कुछ करके, and I will write equity, inclusivity, and diversity. Oh my God, you will see. Oh भाई क्या लिखा है इसने? What has he written? Right.
Mm.
But I haven't written anything new. I haven't written anything very hi-fi thing. Just I have
Mm.
made this Munda, I have made this man, and I have tried EID, right? And here
Mm.
social justice.
Mm.
Khel khatam.
Sir, there are two interesting points that you mentioned, like in the above case, Montesquieu, NCRWC, ADR. Even when I'm referring personally regarding the ChatGPT model answers for the PYQs, they're not mentioning
Mhm.
these kinds of stuff. Did you collected this stuff and made a compilation or something like that?
Okay. ChatGPT is AI. It hasn't replaced. It cannot replace the human
Mm.
mind. Sorry.
Mm.
Right.
Like, mm-hmm.
ChatGPT human mind is beyond something, right? So,
Mm.
uh, how to bring that human element, it can
Mm.
only be learned from your own. But
Mm.
ChatGPT can help. If you want, just
Mm.
uh, uh, make ChatGPT to substantiate each point with some relevant committees and fact and figures, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Report
Mm-hmm.
and then it will provide you that NCRs WC then it will provide you or
Uh,
if you want just mention that what are the recommendation of NCWRC which can be written in many answers of polity
yes, yes,
they will
that's
provide
right.
they will they will provide you 5 to 10 uh, points and it can be written anywhere
Hmm.
so in this case in this manner you can create your own content.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the pressure group are non-governmental and non-political actors of a state who push their collective agenda through pressure on government. Now you are written collective agenda, so highlight it.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure group, for example, pressure group role in public policy, CII, भारतीय किसान संगठन, भारतीय किसान
एक्सपोर्ट
संगठन.
मैं इसको थोड़ा सा इम्प्रोवाइज किया था सर. देर इजंट ए भारतीय किसान एक्सपोर्ट संगठन. जस्ट आई एम रैंडमली भारतीय
Okay,
किसान संगठन को अपडेट किया था. वो फार्मर ग्रुप है.
okay, okay, okay. It is मजदूर किसान शक्ति संगठन. Okay, okay.
हाँ.
भारतीय किसान संगठन is also there. MKSS is also there. MKSS means मनरेगा वाला, नरेगा.
हाँ.
ओके, इन राजस्थान. ठीक है, भारतीय किसान संगठन. एक्सपोर्ट संगठन भी होगा कहीं ना कहीं दुनिया में, राइट? डोंट हैव टू वरी. ठीक है, आपके गली गली में तो इतने सारे संगठन रहते, राइट?
हाँ हाँ.
ओके, प्रेशर ग्रुप प्लेज अ, जस्ट अ मिनट, let us read the question. Pressure group plays a vital role in influencing public policy making in India. Explain how the business association contribute to public policies. Okay, but here again you are committing the same mistake. Let us look at the question. Let us look at the question. The question is that pressure group plays a vital role in influencing public policy making in India. How the business association contribute to public policies. So you have to divide it into two parts. Although many points will be common in that, but here you have to write introduction and how pressure group plays a in influencing public policy. By lobbying, by funding, right? By lobbying, by providing funding, by contributing CSR funds, by political funding,
creating pressure.
हाँ, प्रेशर या फिर उसके साथ में दंगा वंगा, गांधीयन मूवमेंट्स, ठीक है, स्ट्राइक्स, इन्फ्लुएंस. So these are the things. Now you right. Now you have to mention the second part. How the business association contribute to. यहाँ पे क्या था? यहाँ पे था pressure group. Pressure group is a wide topic, but now it has been generally asking about business association. प्रेशर ग्रुप में एनजीओ भी आ जाते हैं, सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप भी आ जाती है, राइट? सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप, प्रेशर ग्रुप, डेवलपमेंट एजेंट्स. अपन अपना कल का बना, अपन विल क्रिएट टुमारो और न्यू ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. इट कैन आल्सो बी अ प्रेशर ग्रुप, राइट? बट हियर इट हैज बीन जनरली आस्क्ड अबाउट बिजनेस. सो देयर आर two sub parts in the answer, but you have mentioned only the first sub part. So this is the something you must have to look after, right? Pressure group role in public policy. Push for policy advancing. चीजें तो वही की वही आएगी. The things will be remain the same, nothing more or less different. But here they have asked about business association. So you have to write from the perspective of business. You have to provide example of business association. CII, ASSOCHAM, then IA, IAMAI. या फिर if you don't remember anything, right? Just write mobile association. Mobile and IAMAI means Indian Association of Mobile and Internet.
Actually,
इसके साथ में if you don't, okay, if you don't remember anything, you can write Restaurant Association of India. Of course, it is there. Yes, it is there. Hospitality associations of their hotel associations of India has met with the finance minister in the last few days. तो ऐसे आते हैं ना, कुछ आपको देखने को मिलेगा, राइट? कुछ भी लिख सकते हो. स्पाइस बोर्ड ऑफ इंडिया, स्पाइस प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, या फिर कुछ भी. There are many associations. Of course, textile association Surat, of course. कोलकाता दार्जिलिंग टी एसोसिएशन हैज मेट. तो भाई लिखो, कोई जरूरी नहीं है, मन से बत्ती दो, राइट? इफ यू डोंट रिमेम्बर एनीथिंग, जस्ट क्रिएट योर ओन. आपके घर के बाजू में भी तो कोई एसोसिएशन होगा, होता है, क्यों नहीं होता है? आप हर हाँ, तो भाई यही तो है. दीज आर द रियल एग्जांपल. आपको ये कोई सीआईआई एसोसिएशन, बड़े बड़े नाम नहीं लिखना. आपको लिखो कि टेक्सटाइल एसोसिएशन ऑफ सूरत, स्पाइस बोर्ड ऑफ इंडिया, या फिर स्पाइस एसोसिएशन ऑफ वायनाड, दार्जिलिंग टी एसोसिएशंस, how they are impacting the ground implementation, how they are creating creating the policy.
Yes, yes.
Not only policy planning, policy design, policy implementation, policy feedback. कितनी सारी चीज हो गई. अब इसके अंदर डिवाइड करो, सामने वाला पागल हो जाएगा your answer.
Recently,
Right?
Jan Visos Amendment Bill भी आया था, business friendly, self
Okay, okay,
compliance
right, yes.
mechanisms for all that.
Then some issues. अब issues लिख रहे तो there must be some answers, there must be some solutions. अब issues इतने बड़े बड़े लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. Writing resistance to positive reform, toll back to export subsidy. Oh my God, no one reads इतना, इतने बड़े बड़े कोई नहीं. No one read these 3 lines. No one read WTO pressure under. Okay, right. Let's take in
I can't
corporation finished professional.
one line.
Just uh, uh, provide a pinpoint approach. For example,
Okay.
subsidy, resistance to reform. Of course, resistance to reform, resistance to government reform, resistance to, for example, that code of wages bill, code of industrial relation, code on maternity benefit, like
Social
this.
security. Social security. Yes,
Social
yes, yes.
security, WTO reform, NPS, NPA crisis, right? These are funding, PPP model. They are against government in various aspects. So these are the things.
Yes.
Now let us look at the 6th question. Besides being a moral imperative of a welfare state, primary health structure is a necessary precondition for sustainable development. Analyze. Again, the question what has been asked, let us look at the question. Question is, beside being a moral imperative of a welfare state, primary health structure is a necessary precondition for sustainable development analysis.
Analyze.
So, what you have written is, you have more or more talked about primary health structure is a necessary precondition, but you have ignored the first part. Beside being a moral imperative of welfare state, what is moral imperative of a welfare state? India is a welfare state, so it is their moral imperative. How it has been moral imperative? Constitutional morality, Article 38, Article 39, Article 30, 40, 41. These are the moral imperatives of welfare state. Right? So,
Sir,
at least
one thing, sir. When it comes to this kind of statement, before statement, and the actual the primacy of the question, uh, is it required to justify the before statement? Is it mandatory, sir, or we can jump into directly demand or whatever they are asking? We're hitting that. That's is it enough to hit that, or we have to substantiate the above line also?
you have to substantiate the above line also,
In
because
the ethics.
every question, whether it is optional or because what you have written is, you have written, just let us look at the answer, right? Mhm. Let us look at the answer. What you have written here, that primary health as a necessary condition, right? And you have addressed 1, 2, 3, and current issues 4 and 1, 2, government initiative, right? But if you have written like this, and there is another copy of mine or another copy of Shruti Sharma, she will also write that it is a welfare state. She will mention Article 38, she will mention Article 39, 30, 41. So the examiner will be shocked. ये कहाँ से आ गया? How she can write this? Then then he will again go to the question that, oh, here they have asked about welfare state. So they will provide him or her extra mark. If you're
Yes, yes.
providing you 4, they will provide you 4.5. Right? Because they haven't written it from their own. It has been asked in the question. At least if you don't remember anything, just try to bluff around the thing, but at least you have to mention the what has been asked in the question.
Yes, yes.
Here also you can try to avoid this. It will not provide you much, what we can say, much mark. But if you have written this type of thing, it will provide you edge.
Yes, yes.
Do you think so? Am I
Yes,
correct?
sure, sir. Yes, yes. It's Article 39. वो तो Article 1 A to F हर सब कुछ बोल जाता है. वो लिखना पड़ता है ऐसा. हाँ.
right.
डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव जस्टिस, रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव जस्टिस, सब पॉवर्टी में हर जगह पे लिख सकते हैं.
हम्म.
When that kind of a
Yeah.
diagram I have drawn in one part of the answer, sir, I can't able to manage the other side of the space to fit in a point or some kind of a thing. It is getting empty there. Like if I make
Where?
that one corner,
Yeah.
the image, if like this, the other side is getting empty. Is it creates
Okay.
some bad impression or something?
Okay. Don't have to focus on it. If you are having
Mhm.
such issue, make it in the center. Or
Okay.
okay, if you are again you are if you are having the issue, make it a box.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Here you are
Mm-hmm.
having the this much space. After
Yes,
making
yes.
box, after
Mm.
making box, you are having only this much space.
Yes, yes.
It is the same approach. What the what
Mm.
is that? Who is the
Aditya,
topper?
Aditya did that,
Abhish.
sir. Aditya.
Aditya
He'll
does
box
the same thing.
diagrams. Mm.
Of course, छोटा सा
And
diagram
he,
बनाएगा. He will make a
mm,
small diagram, but he will cover half, one fourth, one third page. ऐसा बनाएगा.
mm,
Oh my God, figure this. आधा पेज खत्म, right? खेल खत्म.
that's all.
So,
Mm.
so you have to inculcate many things from them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the next point is unvalued learn scheme need to be strengthened to make vocational education and skill training meaningful.
Mm.
Now, here it has been asking about two aspects, vocational education and skill training. Although it
Mm.
is not necessary to differentiate between two parts, but if you can go
I
for it.
think.
Other,
Mm,
yes. First, vocational education, then skill training. If you are
mm.
comfortable, you can go. If you are not, let
Yes.
it be. Let's say
Mm.
if you are not comfortable, while you
Then
learn scheme, promote the vocational skill application financial. Okay, like it is ठीक ठाक, no issue. Now help. Now here you have to mention some examples,
uh,
right?
mm,
Earn while you learn. For example, earn while you learn. For example, you are not remembering anything, but
mm,
we can inculcate that how 11, 12th class student can be provided with many skills.
mm.
या फिर let's say first year student, how first year student can be integrated with the industry, how they can be
Industry,
integrated with the ITIs so
academia,
that they
industry
can
linkage.
learn. Yes. So no, academia industry linkage is there, but you have to
Mm,
mention that how the first year of college student you are
mm,
providing the specific that how you
mm.
can BSc, how you can provide, how you can connect a student of BSc first year with the ITI or with some core skill. और यहाँ पे लिखो
Uh,
how it can improve their employability, right?
employability.
These are the
Mm,
these are the real thing, right?
mm, mm,
You are
mm,
mentioning BSc student. Who
mm.
write BSc student in the answer? No one writes.
No one writes.
But
Yes, sir.
but these are the real thing because BSc is unemployed, always
Mm,
unemployed.
mm,
But you are providing the real that earn while you learn.
mm.
So these are the real solution that is provided by you. How BSc
Mm.
student can learn skill and he can earn on their own.
Yes, yes.
Actually, we do not uh, remember or we cannot learn this thing beforehand, but you can try to manipulate it. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have to
Sir,
focus on big thing. Just try to link it with your nearby things. Hmm.
uh, one more doubt, sir. Like you're mentioning the substantiative points or some all this stuff that ADR reforms, economic survey, NCRWC, all this. Like these when you look at the question, all these pop up in your mind like a chatter that we have to rush in. Like is that the thing that you achieved the saturation means? Like now I'm literally struggling to pull some points when the question is a bouncer for me. How can your mind work, sir, when such a substantiation you're doing it?
Actually, I have a lot of experience in the same field. I have
Oh,
brainstorm. a lot
Okay, okay.
for
Like mugged up.
hours and hours.
Hmm.
No, no, I haven't mugged up. Everything has been inculcated in my mind. It has been
Okay,
imbibed.
I daily mugging up things. I'm personally mugging some Kerala Kudumbashree model, like this one, that one, so that
No, no,
I
no, no,
can
no.
keep it.
Okay,
Mhm.
there is nothing wrong in mugging, right?
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, you have to write example there. If you are not
Mhm.
remembering example, there is nothing of that use. But
Mhm. Mhm.
rather than mugging, you should try to imbibe in your uh, mind, or you can say imbibe in your habit. You have to
Mhm.
make it. And how can you do that?
Muscle
For
memory.
example, let's say, no, no, yes, muscle memory, but how can you make, for
Mhm.
example, let's say Kudum Shri.
Mhm.
You are trying to mug up the model Kudum Shri. So,
Mhm.
if you want to look at the self-help group and if you want to learn Kudum Shri, go
Mhm.
on internet, search for Kudum Shri,
Yes, yes, yes.
right? Search for Kudum Shri. Ask ChatGPT to detail me about Kudum Shri. Actually, Kudum Shri has transformed the life of 45 lakh women.
Mhm.
There are many other models.
Yes, sir.
Jharcraft for Jharkhand, looms from Ladakh. There are
Uh-huh.
uh, looms from Ladakh, Jharcraft from Jharkhand. There are then various type
Jivika
of uh,
Bihar.
Jivika from Bihar. So
Hmm.
all this has been what we can say. It has been imbibed by time and
Hmm.
again. You have to search for it. You have to make how they are working on the ground. So when you look at it from something just
Hmm.
from away from mugging up, you are
Hmm.
looking how they are working, how they are making the change. So at that moment you will remember many things, not just a point,
Hmm.
because there has been a difference when you are
Hmm.
mentioning just Kudumshi model and you are mentioning how the Kudumshi model has transformed the political empowerment of the women and how they have provided they have made the 45 lakh women escape the trap of poverty,
OT.
right? There has been difference. You are
Hmm.
right, you are just writing Kudumshi model example Kudumshi, but at the
Hmm.
same time what Shruti Sharma is writing, how Kudumshi model has changed the life of 45 lakh women and escaped the trap of poverty, right? There
Hmm.
has been difference.
Okay.
How you can create the difference? By
Hmm.
learning in depth. You don't
Hmm.
have to just mug up. Also look at
Sometimes I
ha,
refer them in the YouTube videos, sir, regarding how they are functioning. There is a channel like
yes, yes, yes,
Eco India. They are
yes, yes.
presenting biodiversity management
Okay.
companies in Kerala managing their river catchment area,
Yes, 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 yes.
weed picking. Like those examples are will freeze in our mind, like not the reducing the burden of mugging up. Like
Yes,
that,
yes,
I
yes.
recently adopted those things. But yes,
So, so
this quantum is still
if you
not.
if you yes, yes, if you write that how the women of Kudumshri self-help group has
Hmm.
transformed their village by by conserving the rain water
Hmm. Hmm.
in Wayanad, right?
Yes.
In Wayanad. If you are mentioning the region as well, that point as
Hmm.
well. So
Hmm.
this is the real ground situation. This is the real example.
Hmm.
Easily one can be impressed.
Yes, sir.
Although the Kudumshri model will suffice, but if
Hmm.
you're right, if you're connecting it with political empowerment, it is also good. If you're connecting it with 45 lakh women, it is also good. If you're connecting it with your rainwater Wayanad model, it is also good. Whatever
Hmm.
can be done, but
Hmm.
at least something has to be written.
Yes. Hmm. It will add
And
reality,
if
like connection to
yes,
the
yes,
real
yes, yes, yes,
reality.
yes. And you don't have to remember everything for every self-help group. Just
Hmm.
Kudum Shri and then again Jharcraft, Looms, Ladakh, Jivika, just enough. You don't
Hmm.
have to work much upon looms, how looms are working.
Oh
Don't
no, no.
just remember the name. Looms of Ladakh, Jharcraft of Jharkhand,
Hmm.
Jivika of Bihar. That's enough. In the next question, in the next point, just mention Jharcraft of Jharkhand. In the next, looms of Ladakh. Right?
Looms of Ladakh.
You have already
Yes.
you have already mentioned Kudumshi has transformed the life of 45 lakh. Now don't have to substantiate each point in the depth. And it can be written in everywhere. It can be written in polity answer. It can be written in society answer. I have taught society and governance and then ethics before mains. And I have interlinked the society examples with governance. I have linked with governance answer, governance example, self-help group with society. Ultimately, Kudumshri is what? Kudumshri is the part of society. Uh, they are the agent of change. They are the agent of women empowerment. They are the agent of rural empowerment. And what is the society is made up of rural people. So society is about women empowerment.
Yes, sir.
50% people as women. It has break that gender biasness. It has break that stereotype, patriarchy. It has removed that burden of patriarchy. So these are the real thing. How you can
आत्मनिर्भर नारी
interlink society.
शक्ति से संवाद, एक कोटेशन है
Yes,
सर,
yes, yes.
आत्मनिर्भर नारी शक्ति से संवाद, वो कंक्लूजन के लिए रिजर्व किया था मैं.
Okay, not bad. Can be written. Okay. So these are the things, right? Now let us look at the some challenges. Okay. Now you have written here some challenges. That's good. Now you have written way forward. That is also good. Right. This question is good, but you have to maintain something box or like this so that it can be easily distinguishable.
I'll try
Then
it,
the
sir,
next one.
next time.
Okay. We will cover 10 questions, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Here
sir.
on the
Yes,
edge.
sure.
Okay. Can the vicious cycle of gender inequality, poverty, and malnutrition be broken through microfinancing of human self-help group? Explain with example, right? Now you have written, now we are having the self-help group. Now you have to write all the four examples. What we have learned, that Kudumshri, Looms, Jharcraft, and Jivika. I don't know much about more than Kudumshri, but I will connect it.
Yes, yes.
Just if you don't, just try to connect it.
We can mention.
Jharcraft. Yes, you just have to mention. And everyone is writing the same point, but just you are mentioning that looms of Ladakh. That's more than enough. Right? The
Or we can
same,
play just like the if the looms of Ladakh is like pashmina wool, हमको वो भी पता है ना सर, pashmina wool.
Yes, if you are remembering, that is good. But if you are not, still you can connect with political empowerment, you can connect with economic empowerment, you can connect with how the patriarchy has been escaped, how the poverty cycle has been escaped. These are the all aspects. That is the goal of self-help group, right?
Yes, sir.
That we have Panchapran. Panchaprans are there. Panchapran. Regular meeting, regular saving, regular investment, regular account keeping, regular repayment of debt. So these are the Panchapran that has self-help group has to be maintained. So let it be jo bhi hai. But now the question has been on self-help group microfinancing. How the vicious cycle of gender inequality, poverty, and malnutrition. Okay. So you have made a circle. Okay, no issue. But you have to mention the triangle here, right? Let it be, no issue. As held as the uh, model and effective medicine for more than 2 crore self-help group and gender.
This medicine for this vicious cycle, it's a symbolic.
Okay. Okay. Let it be. ठीक है. Oh, no issue. Self-help group microfinance for women. Vicious cycle of gender inequality will be broken through microfinancing. Means these are all the three things are interrelated. And how the self-help group microfinancing is breaking the chain. Right? So we have to mention that chain. So these words have to be repeated in your answer again and again. Right? How the microfinancing, how the Kudumshri has broke the how it has transformed the life of 45 lakh women. 45 again, I am writing the same. I am writing the same point.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remember many things? No. Kudum Shri
No.
45 lakh. Looms,
Mm.
Ladakh, James, Jharcraft, Khel Khatam. I am
Mm.
not remembering any more than 2-3 points. But it
Yes.
can be written, it can be manipulated in many ways.
Mm.
Right? Self-help group
Yes.
microfinance. How the self-help group microfinance has transformed the life of 45 lakh women,
Like
and they are becoming a Lakpati Didi. They have become a
Lakpati. Yes.
Lakpati Didi.
Mhm. I wrote it, sir.
Lakpati Didi means okay, right, good.
Mm.
Means they have escaped the trap of poverty.
Poverty.
Right.
Mm.
First point, very
Economic
good.
poverty.
How microfinance has provided gender inequality? How they have provided the reproductive rights,
Yes. Yes.
sexual rights,
Mm.
and they have provided the economic empowerment. Economic empowerment has
Voice
brought
to
many voice to voiceless. They have
mm.
provided agency to
Mm.
agencyless. They have changed the attitude. They had brought
Collective
the
solidarity.
social
Collective solidarity. Mm.
collective solidarity, of course. Now
Mm.
you have to mention malnutrition. Now, how they have escaped the malnutrition? Because by
Mm.
awareness,
Awareness.
right?
Community
How the
kitchens.
self
Mm.
communications with, of course,
Mm.
community kitchen is there, but more or less
That's the fringe
every
point.
self-help group every self-help group is not having community kitchen. Self-help group means they are having awareness.
Awareness.
They are sharing. They are sharing knowledge.
Mm.
How
इनकम भी बढ़ जाता है
and
इससे
yes,
consequentially
of
खाना भी
course,
बढ़
econo of course, economy से क्या हो रहा है? Economy से they are transforming the nutritional intake.
dietary consciousness
Of course, dietary consciousness is there, and जो more on their food and lifestyle hygiene, health focus has
lifestyle
been right. So in this
eat right
way,
mm.
eat right movement, eat right तो बहुत फार फेच हो गया.
हाँ yes yes
गांव तक तो पहुंचा ही नहीं है वो, शहर में ही
हाँ
नहीं है.
शहर में ही
So women empowerment in financial management and leadership. Saki
हाँ
Saheli, if you are
हाँ
okay, another point. You have mentioned the point here. Now you are mentioning the example. So
yes
example should be from the next line.
हाँ हाँ
You don't have to
yes
write example in the same line. Just
so that we can manage the space as well we can
yeah,
completely
no,
consume it
no, not about space. It is more about legibility and more about
aesthetic
presentation point of view.
okay
No, not aesthetic, but
Mm.
that structured manner. If you are
okay okay
writing here point, we have
mm.
written point, example. Here point,
visibility अच्छा
example.
जाता है visibility
Yes,
हाँ
visibility.
yes.
Yes, visibility. Saki Sally, using social media for promotion of handicraft. Of course, good. Then help to address gender inequality. Self-employed women, NRLM. Okay, NRLM, 2 crore Lakpati Didis. Okay, target good. Address malnutrition through indirect advocacy for better community kitchens, of course. Rural health and wellness. यहाँ पे डालो ना, यहीं पे डाल दो कुदुमश्री.
हाँ हाँ
ऑफ कोर्स कुदुमश्री.
हम्म,
कुछ भी डाल दो, लद्दाख डाल दो, लूम डाल दो, जो भी है भाई डालो.
हम्म,
हर काम कर रहे हैं वो
हम्म,
ग्राउंड पे. दे आर हैविंग इम्पैक्ट.
हम्म।
ठीक है. 45 लाख वीमेन है, क्या एक में भी कुछ एम्पावरमेंट हुआ नहीं होगा क्या? हुआ होगा, ऑफ
डेफिनेटली
कोर्स. ऑफ कोर्स हुआ होगा. और होता ही है. जब आपकी इकोनॉमी बढ़ती है तो आपका हर एस्पेक्ट बेटर होते जाता है. आपकी लाइफस्टाइल बेटर होती है, आपकी हाइजीन बेटर होती है, आपकी डाइट बेटर होती है, आपकी पॉलिटिकल अवेयरनेस बेटर होती है. पैसा आ गया तो वहां पे सब कुछ बेटर होते जाता है.
ओवरऑल इट्स अ कॉम्पोनेंट राइट हाँ
हेल्प टू एड्रेस बिहेवियरल चेंज एंड कम्युनिटी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. बिहार जीविका मॉडल, नो ऑफ कोर्स नो डाउरी. कितना अच्छा ये पॉइंट आ गया, राइट. बिहेवियरल चेंज की बात आ गई. एम्पावरमेंट वुमेन वर्क थ्रू फॉर्मलाइजेशन ऑफ इकोनॉमी. केरला कुदुमश्री, ऑफ कोर्स गुड. गवर्नमेंट एफर्ट्स, cheap and flexible interest rate. Cheap, cheap, cheap is something,
ओके
word is not
हाँ
correct, है ना. बांग्लादेश ग्रामीण बैंक मॉडल. NRLM या फिर you should write self help group bank linkages program.
रंगराजन कमेटी हाँ
Bank linkages, no, it is program. Rangarajan has provided the
द
recommendation, but it has been started in 1990s, right. as self-help group bank linkages program. It is one of the most important thing, right?
Yes,
Then
yes.
self-help group VO CFC, that is also community resource person. ये अच्छा, that is ये it is good.
Mm-hmm.
देन इसके साथ में ये भी लिखो यहाँ पे, जैसे आपने कम्युनिटी रिसोर्स पर्सन लिख दिया, नाउ यू हैव टू मेंशन अगेन कि मैनी वीमेन फ्रॉम सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप हैज बिकम द सरपंच ऑफ देयर
Sarpanch.
विलेज,
Uh,
राइट? इट
mm.
मीन्स दे आर बिकमिंग
Gender.
पॉलिटिकली अवेयर,
Mm.
political awareness, political empowerment, that
Mm.
principle of subsidiarity, principle of
Upgrade.
subsidiarity, decentralization of power,
Mm.
democratization of resources, कितने
Mm.
सारे वर्ड्स है, देते जाओ बत्ती, वॉइस टू वॉइसलेस एजेंसी, सो ई कॉमर्स, डिजिटल एप्लीकेशन, फ्लिपकार्ट समाज, आत्मनिर्भर नारी शक्ति, इससे संवाद, राइट? गुड. Then the IR questions. IR question in the last few decades were of Asia's growth story. The next few are expected to be of Africa. In the light of the statement, examine India's influence on Africa in recent years. Right? अफ्रीका
Sir,
का तो इस बार भी क्वेश्चन.
एक intervention, sir. Excuse me, sir. I think you have discussed the Africa question digital initiative this year. I think in your video, YouTube
Yes, yes,
video.
yes, yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
how can you pull it off, sir? That's a very very narrow domain of thing that not even a single example that I can't pull it out of except the UPI diplomacy. You wrote many points, I think. Uh,
Yes,
did, did,
yes, yes.
did you?
Actually, yes, yes, yes. Actually, I have remembering the few points. That is E Vidya Bharati and E Arogya Bharati, E Web,
Yes, yes.
E Web.
Hmm.
Actually, it has ये rectification. I have marked it up
Okay,
a
okay.
lot of time, so I am remembering. Or how we can E means
Hmm.
that is what we can say, digital.
Digital.
Vidya means
Hmm.
education, and V
Education.
Arogya Bharati. Arogya means health. So
Hmm.
E Vidya Bharati and E Arogya Bharati. So a
Hmm.
pan African model has been supported by India, that is E Vidya Bharati and E Arogya
Hmm.
Bharati, just like
Hmm.
tele education and tele medicine.
जनौश्री
So
कैंपस भी ओपन हो रहे हैं, हाँ, कुछ जगह पे.
no, but E-Web, if you try to mug it up, it would be difficult. But you have to
हाँ.
break it down. E Vidya Bharati, E Arogya Bharati. Right?
Mhm.
Then
Mhm.
there are some there has been IIT in
IIT.
uh,
Actually,
IIT
from
in the
your video itself, I
ha.
wrote point in here in this answer as well. Hmm.
Okay, okay. IIT has been open. IISc के साथ में interlinkages है. Then we are having UPI वाला तो linkages है ही. At the same
That's
time, और भी बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स आई एम नॉट रिमेम्बरिंग राइट नाउ, बट मेरे
hmm.
को भी ज्यादा नहीं पता था. आई एम रिमेम्बरिंग दिस. अभी जो 3 पॉइंट बताया ना, ई वेब वाला, आईआईटी वाला, एंड
Hmm.
देन यूपीआई वाला, इतने ही 3 आई रिमेम्बर. बट फिर वो उसको क्या करो, इफ यू आर हैविंग सच टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन, यू हैव टू ब्रेक इन सब पार्ट्स.
हाँ.
और एक एक पार्ट में 3 पॉइंट्स लिखना, इट इज नॉट डिफिकल्ट.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
If you are having that first part, उसमें 3 पॉइंट you can easily write. In the second part, you can also write 3 point easily.
हाँ.
So it,
We will conclude for this question, sir. I think it's going for 2 hours, and I
okay,
want
okay.
to ask you one more question, sir. What this exactly? Now, did you prepared everything as such an examples? अकेले कर लिया सर ये सब, किसी का मदद नहीं मिला फ्रेंड सर्कल से सर?
I don't have any friends.
ओके.
Many are dependent on me,
हाँ 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 हाँ.
but
ओके.
because I haven't cleared the exam,
हाँ.
they haven't started there.
ओके ओके.
Mhm.
What about this year's? Did it go went well, sir? Exam?
I have already mentioned in my videos. Better than last year, right? Good.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. Okay. Okay.
Hoping for the best.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir. That's nice. And I mentioned the examples like TVS, Bajaj, ये सभी automobiles अफ्रीका में, ये YouTube में देखा था सर मैं, एक ट्रैवल वीडियो में. हाँ.
ऑफ कोर्स टीवीएस आपको बहुत जगह मिल जाएगी. केन्या में मिल जाएगी, और वो जो है घाना वाना में टीवीएस ही चलती है वहां तो.
हम्म.
आई
हम्म.
ऑल्सो वॉच्ड इन पॉडकास्ट नहीं, सॉरी, व्लॉग
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
टीवीएस. Airtel. Along with that, you will also find Airtel there.
एयरटेल पेमेंट बैंक भी ओपन हो गया उसका.
Yes, yes, yes. That IIT in Tanzania. Tanzania की कैपिटल क्या है? IIT Tanzania.
Dar es Salaam.
Sorry?
Dar es
No, no,
Salaam.
no, no. No, no, no. Tanzania capital is not Dar es Salaam.
Dodoma
Okay,
is the financial capital. Dar es Salaam is the Tanzania capital. My friend is living there.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Dodoma. Right, right. Dodoma city.
Dodoma is financial capital.
Okay. Okay, but the IIT is in Zanzibar, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, let it be. No issue. ठीक है. Just for remembering for the next time. कोई भी क्वेश्चन आ जाए, कहीं पे भी आ जाए. For example, international diplomacy. So how we have provided, how we are expanding our STEM sector, how industry academic collaboration has been happening, how we have enhanced our IIT in the African, that is Zanzibar. So कहीं पे भी यूज कर सकते, right? This type of if you are remembering.
Yes, yes.
So you have to remember at least 1-2 example, a pinpointed approach.
Yes, yes.
Just like IIT in Zanzibar, Arvind Textile in Ethiopia, Jindal Steel, of course, good. Uganda, South Sudan, Burkina Faso. Right, you have mentioned a lot of name here. That will give you an edge, right? Then we have some challenges like this. Now, if you have written a lot of challenges, but you haven't written way forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no issue. Greater NSR Dam. Now let us look at the last question. US. Just a minute. Oh, last question. What is that? The USA is facing an existential threat in the form of China that is much more challenging than the erstwhile Soviet Union. Okay, USA versus Soviet Union versus China. Okay, facing certain amount of hand trade China dominant difference from erstwhile USSR. Okay. But intro में तो you have written the same thing. You haven't even changed the words. You have written the same erstwhile USSR, same wording. You have to manipulate. If you are not having, if you are not remembering, you have to manipulate something
I will do it, sir.
from the Cold War era to the modern Cold War with the China. USA has been the world has been become a multipolar world with the China is emerging as a new aspect. या फिर इसके साथ में और भी if you want to write और भी बड़े लेवल पे राइट तो Thucydide trap. The world has been going through Thucydide traps.
What is
these are
spelling is
देख लेना you just Thucydide trap.
Okay.
Means the power has been transitioning from the USA to the China. It is known as, and for that there has been a collision. There has been a conflict between those two nations. This is known as Thucydide trap. Right now, the challenges of US with China, differences from USSR. Okay. Manufacturing house to world emergent dominant of global market, global supply chain, 17 trillion forex US hegemony. China expansion is a new colonist strategy more aggressive than USSR. Salami slicing, debt trap, फिर इसके साथ में string of pearls. अब you have written a lot of thing here, but it is not visible. Just a string of pearls can be a one point here. Salami slicing strategy can be a different point, but you have mentioned it in a single point. Debt trap diplomacy. It is one of the most critical aspects. So it can be 4th point, it can be 5th point, it can be 6th point. Salami slicing इंडिया जम्मू कश्मीर के अंदर हो रहा है, राइट? डेप ट्रैप कहाँ पे हो रहा है? डेप ट्रैप विद श्रीलंका. स्ट्रिंग ऑफ पर्ल्स,
अफ्रीका,
स्ट्रिंग ऑफ पर्ल्स इंडिया के अंदर हो रहा है, इंडिया के अराउंड में, राइट? और फिर ये बीआरआई कहाँ हो रहा है? बीआरआई इज हैपनिंग एशिया यूरोप, दैट इज BRI तो वो पाकिस्तान के साथ में ग्वादर पोर्ट और ये सब आ गया,
Hmm.
राइट? सो
G218 highway.
राइट, so we have made that 3 point into 8.7
Hmm.
points.
Hmm.
Rise of China military might, J20 fifth generation. Okay. Then AI revolution. You haven't mentioned
Hmm.
about AI, TikTok, the role of
Hmm.
TikTok. TikTok,
TikTok,
TikTok
yes, yes.
valuation. TikTok valuation is more than YouTube. If you
Hmm.
are, if you know.
Yes.
ठीक है,
Is it
TikTok, AI, फिर बाइडू वाइडू जितने भी है दुनिया जाके, राइट? चाइना इज हैविंग सॉफ्ट एंड
Alibaba?
हार्ड प्रोवोकेशन. अलीबाबा चाइनीज चोर, 9 राइट? 10 कंट्रोल ऑफ क्रिटिकल मिनरल मैग्नेट, ये सब आ गया, राइट? सो
Hmm.
ये तो चलो ठीक है, नो नथिंग इन दैट. यूएस मिलिट्री माइट इन कोल्ड वॉर, फ्यूचर टेक्नोलॉजी, डीप सीक. ठीक है, यूएसएसआर के साथ में क्या है? चाइना के पास में चाइना पॉपुलेशन,
Hmm.
फिर चाइना के पास में रिसोर्सेज है.
डिपेंडेंसी ट्रैप
ठीक है,
इसमें तो ये नहीं है। हाँ।
इंडिपेंडेंस है, सॉरी मतलब अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ रिसोर्सेज है. रिसोर्स का क्रंच नहीं है चाइना के पास में, रिसोर्स क्रंच नहीं है. फिर सप्लाई चेन की डिपेंडेंसी भी नहीं है, सप्लाई चेन रेजिलियंस है.
हम्म।
ठीक है, उसका सॉफ्ट पावर भी बहुत स्ट्रांग है.
I have looked the data, sir. It's a highest trading partner for more than 120 countries. It's a single country.
यस, वी जनरली थिंक दैट इंडिया हैज अ लॉट ऑफ सॉफ्ट पावर, बट इंडिया कुछ भी नहीं लगता है इन टर्म्स
हाँ
ऑफ
हाँ।
चाइना. चाइना इज अ लॉट ऑफ सुपर पावर, सॉफ्ट पावर. हार्ड,
सॉफ्ट पावर।
आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट हार्ड, सॉफ्ट पावर.
हम्म।
स्टिल चाइना हैज अ लॉट ऑफ सॉफ्ट पावर, राइट? सो बाकी फिर देन यू हैव टू राइट कंक्लूड. अगर ऐसे केस में मैप ऐप बन जाए देन इट कैन बी गुड. ठीक
ओके।
है, नो इशू. इफ
हम्म।
बट ट्राई टू मेक मैप इन आईआर क्वेश्चन,
यस
जो भी
सर।
बन
हाँ।
जाए वो, रफ
हम्म।
फिगर, वट एवर वे बी. एटलीस्ट
हाँ यार।
4 क्वेश्चन, एटलीस्ट 4 क्वेश्चन में से 2 क्वेश्चन में देयर शुड बी मैप, एटलीस्ट इन 2 क्वेश्चन.
ओके।
For example, in the African question, you can connect with Indo-African ties, right? How Indo-African ties?
हाँ
It is
आई
very easy, right? ये हो गया ties, खत्म, right?
यस सर। यस।
तो यहाँ पे बता दो, जंजीबार में आईआईटी डाल दो, यहाँ पे घाना में वो डाल दो कुछ, यहाँ पे कुछ केन्या में कुछ डाल दिया, यहाँ पे कुछ डाल दिया, साउथ अफ्रीका में कुछ डाल दिया, यहाँ पे इजिप्ट के साथ में कुछ अच्छा डाल दिया, खेल खत्म, राइट? मोर देन इनफ. ओके,
थैंक
राइट,
यू।
राइट राहुल.
यस सर, इट्स नाइस टॉकिंग टू यू सर।
ओके,
And can I get the number for this one?
व्हाट नंबर, विच नंबर?
For the payment?
ओके, आई विल शेयर क्यूआर.
QR, हाँ ठीक है।
ओके, ओके, ओके.
And thanks for your help, sir. I hope
ओके,
next continue. हाँ. And if at all, if I can ask you, you have very very beautiful examples. If you have any compilations in your digital form, can you share them to an extent?
actually I don't have digital form because I don't have tablet during
Uh,
my most of the
uh,
time. I have purchased tablet this year only,
okay, okay, okay.
or and that was also of someone else. I
Okay,
have just day before yesterday my own personal tablet has been arrived,
okay, okay, okay. Uh-huh.
so I'm not having so much digital penetration right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
इतना अकेला ही कर लिया सर। these it might have took your lot of effort, I think. For me, even this much I pulled to an extent what I can. Till now I am personally feeling that I did a lot of thing.
But it is more about time. It is the result of time. It is not something it has been happen in 1 or 2 years, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Mhm. That's why I want to start my mains batch because students are
Uh-huh.
having the concerns in main subjects.
Yes, yes. Mm.
But I haven't got
Mhm.
positive response from student yet.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
They will, sir. That will take some time. Eventually, they will.
Okay,
Mm.
okay.
And thank you, sir. Is there anything worth mention for you for anything important you want to say?
No, no, I don't want to. Uh, More than enough
Yes, sir.
for
Thank you, sir.
today's
Thank
session.
you. Mm.
Okay. Have a good day, Rahul.
Have a good day to you, sir.